name is Tomasz Munarczyk. Currently, I'm Camunda specialist / process developer in Lionbridge, working with Camunda 8-based project called Aurora. It is mainly focusing on the translation services, automation, so pretty interesting stuff. If you want to have something translate from one language to the other, just come to Lionbridge. So it's as simple as that. Of course, in the reality, it's more complex than that, because there are a lot of parties involved in the process. You have the translators, vendors, contractors, even AI. Like quite recently come into play when it comes to the translation process. We are dealing with a lot of detail and complexity. That's why Camunda came into play, because in the past we didn't have a standardized orchestrator. So there was some kind of workflow engine that basically every customer to some extent could configure their own workflow. And with new project based on the Camunda, we're trying to standardize the process, bring also new technologies into the translation as well, and decrease time to market when it comes to our translation services. I'm working with Camunda my whole life, at least my whole professional life, because I started in kind of early days of Camunda 7. The most exciting part, I think, was that I could fully transition from process developer and Java developer to be only a process developer. So Camunda 8, from my experience, allowed me to focus on the project and the process as a whole, and not be bothered with so much low-level technicalities. So it will be on a very specific topic, maybe closer to the developer heart, to how to actually manage the repository and the deployment pipeline. My biggest hope that the people would understand that BPMN processes should be treated as a code and should be handled as a code. There will be a live demo, but I will be mostly presenting the current Camunda 8 solution. So what can you use in order to deploy better, to govern your repository better. I'm really looking forward to participate in those tech-oriented lectures, because apart my own, I know there is the whole path that participants could take, that it's strictly technical. So I'm really looking into that. I also always looking into the new use case for Camunda, new patterns, because there was once or twice when I participated the Camunda Con, I saw some kind of pattern that I could reuse in the future. So it's really great that I can learn from others' experience.